How to Deal with Depression. Practical Tips that Actually Work. An audiobook guide. Written by Vaibhav Joshi. Introduction. Welcome to How to Deal with Depression. Practical Tips that Actually Work. If you are struggling with depression, know that you are not alone. Millions of people experience depression at some point in their lives, and while it can feel overwhelming, healing is possible. This audiobook is designed to provide practical, science-backed strategies to help you manage depression. We will cover everything from understanding the condition to implementing lifestyle changes, coping mechanisms, and professional treatment options. If you are in a dark place right now, take a deep breath. You're here, and that's a great first step. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Understanding Depression. What is depression? Depression is more than just sadness. It is a persistent feeling of emptiness, hopelessness, and exhaustion that affects your emotions, thoughts, and even physical health. It can make everyday tasks feel impossible and sap the joy out of life. Types of depression. Major depressive disorder, MDD, intense, long-lasting episodes of sadness and loss of interest in activities. Persistent depressive disorder, dysthymia, a low-grade, chronic form of depression lasting 2 years or more. Bipolar disorder, alternating episodes of extreme highs, mania, and deep lows, depression. Seasonal affective disorder, SAD, depression linked to changes in seasons, typically occurring in winter. Postpartum depression, depression occurring after childbirth, affecting new mothers. What causes depression? Biological factors. Imbalances in brain chemicals like serotonin and dopamine. Genetics. A family history of depression increases risk. Environmental factors. Stress, trauma, financial struggles, or loneliness. Medical conditions. Chronic illnesses, thyroid disorders, or nutritional deficiencies. Chapter 2. Recognizing symptoms. Emotional symptoms. Persistent sadness or emptiness. Loss of interest in previously enjoyable activities. Feelings of worthlessness or guilt. Physical symptoms. Chronic fatigue and low energy. Changes in appetite and weight. Sleep disturbances, insomnia or oversleeping. Cognitive symptoms. Difficulty concentrating or making decisions. Intrusive negative thoughts. Suicidal thoughts. If you experience these, please seek professional help immediately. Understanding these symptoms is the first step toward healing. Let's move to practical strategies. Chapter 3. Small but powerful daily habits. 1. The power of routine. Depression makes structure difficult, but having a basic routine can create stability. Start small. Wake up and go to bed at the same time daily. Set simple, achievable goals. 2. Physical activity and movement. Exercise boosts endorphins and reduces stress hormones. Start with light activities like stretching or a short walk. Yoga and deep breathing can also help regulate mood. 3. Nutrition and gut health. Eat foods rich in omega-3s, whole grains, and leafy greens. Reduce sugar and processed foods to avoid mood crashes. Stay hydrated. Dehydration affects mood and energy. Chapter 4. Managing negative thoughts. 1. Challenge cognitive distortions. Depression amplifies negative thoughts like, "I'm not good enough." Write down negative thoughts and counter them with rational responses. Example. "I always fail." Right pointing arrow. "I have failed before, but I have also succeeded." 2. Journaling for clarity. Writing thoughts down helps process emotions and gain perspective. Try gratitude journaling. Write 3 small things you're grateful for each day. 3. Mindfulness and meditation. Practicing mindfulness helps anchor you in the present. Meditation can reduce stress and improve focus. Chapter 5. Building a support system. 1. Seeking professional help. Therapy, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is highly effective. Medication may be necessary for some cases. Always consult a doctor. 2. Reaching out to loved ones. Talking to someone you trust can lift some of the burden. Even if you feel like isolating, try small interactions. 3. Joining support groups. Whether in person or online, support groups can provide a sense of community. Chapter 6. Finding Meaning and Purpose. Engage in hobbies and creative activities that bring joy. Volunteering can give a sense of fulfillment. Set realistic goals and celebrate small wins. You are not alone. You are worthy of happiness. And most importantly, you are capable of healing. Chapter 7. Professional Treatment Options. 1. Therapy and Counseling. While self-help strategies are powerful, therapy remains one of the most effective treatments for depression. Here are some therapy types that work. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Helps identify and change negative thought patterns. Teaches practical skills to manage stress and emotions. Dialectical behavior therapy, DBT. Focuses on emotional regulation and distress tolerance. Originally designed for borderline personality disorder but highly effective for depression. Psychodynamic therapy. Explores unconscious patterns from childhood. Helps uncover deep-rooted emotional wounds. Interpersonal therapy, IPT. Focuses on improving relationships and social support. Addresses grief, role transitions, and conflicts. If therapy feels intimidating, remember, a good therapist is like a coach, guiding you toward healing without judgment. 2. Medication for depression. Medication isn't for everyone, but for some, it's a crucial part of treatment. Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, Prozac, Zoloft, Lexapro. Serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors, SNRIs, Effexor, Cymbalta. Atypical antidepressants, Wellbutrin, Remeron. Things to know before starting medication. It may take weeks to feel the full effect. Side effects are common but often temporary. Always consult a psychiatrist before starting or stopping medication. Medication works best when combined with therapy and lifestyle changes. Chapter 8. Lifestyle changes for long-term recovery. 1. Sleep hygiene. Restoring your body's natural balance. Depression disrupts sleep, leading to exhaustion and irritability. Tips for better sleep. Keep a consistent sleep schedule. Avoid screens 30 minutes before bed. Try relaxation techniques like deep breathing before sleeping. 2. The role of sunlight and vitamin D. Sunlight triggers serotonin production, lifting your mood. Spend at least 15 minutes outside daily. Consider a vitamin D supplement if you live in low sunlight areas. 3. Reducing stimulants and alcohol. Caffeine and alcohol can worsen depression. Gradually reduce coffee intake and replace it with herbal teas. Avoid alcohol as a coping mechanism. It may provide short-term relief but worsens depression over time. Chapter 9. Social strategies for beating isolation. 1. The importance of human connection. Depression makes isolation tempting, but social support is vital for healing. Even small interactions, like saying hello to a neighbor, can boost your mood. 2. Setting healthy boundaries. Not all relationships are helpful during depression. Identify people who drain your energy and set limits. Prioritize supportive, understanding individuals. 3. When you feel like no one understands. Depression can make you feel invisible, but many people care about you. Try online support groups, helplines, or local mental health meetups. Chapter 10. Finding purpose and passion again. 1. Rediscovering joy in small things. When depressed, even fun activities may feel dull. Start with small steps. Listen to music, draw, or take a nature walk. 2. Volunteering and helping others. Helping someone else can give your life meaning. Consider volunteering at animal shelters, food banks, or mental health organizations. 3. Setting small, achievable goals. Depression makes big tasks overwhelming. Break things down. Instead of, clean my whole house, try, clean my desk. Celebrate even the smallest accomplishments. Chapter 11. Coping with depression in the workplace. 1. Managing work stress while depressed. Communicate with your employer if possible. Many workplaces offer mental health accommodations. Use the 5-minute rule. When overwhelmed, focus on a task for 5 minutes, then decide whether to continue. 2. Avoiding burnout. Prioritize breaks and self-care. If possible, Delegate tasks or adjust work hours. Recognize early signs of burnout, fatigue, irritability, loss of interest in work. 3. Career transitions and mental health. If your job negatively affects your mental health, consider long-term changes. Seek career counseling if you feel stuck. Chapter 12. How to handle depression relapses. 1. Recognizing early warning signs. Increased negative self-talk. Social withdrawal. Physical exhaustion or loss of motivation. 2. Creating a relapse prevention plan. Write down effective coping strategies that worked before. Identify support systems. Who can you talk to if things get tough? Keep a crisis plan, helplines, therapist contact, emergency strategies. 3. Understanding that setbacks are normal. Recovery is not a straight line. Ups and downs are part of the process. Be kind to yourself during difficult times. Final chapter. A message of hope. If you've made it this far, I want to remind you, you are not broken. You are healing. Depression lies. It tells you that you are unworthy, unloved, and incapable. But I promise you, those are just thoughts, not reality. Every single day that you wake up and choose to keep going, you are proving your strength. Even if it doesn't feel like it now, things can and will get better. If you are struggling, please reach out for help. You are not alone in this journey. There is hope, there is healing, and there is a brighter future ahead. Thank you for listening. Take care, and remember, you are worth fighting for. Personal case studies. Real-life stories of overcoming depression. Case Study 1. Sarah's story, overcoming persistent depression with routine. Sarah, a 32-year-old teacher, had been struggling with depression for years. She found herself waking up late, avoiding social interactions, and feeling overwhelmed by the simplest tasks. One day, she decided to make one small change, waking up at the same time every morning. At first, it felt impossible, but over time, she started incorporating a 5-minute walk, then drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, and finally, writing one positive thought per day. A year later, Sarah wasn't completely free from depression, but she had built a foundation of small habits that gave her life more structure and hope. Key takeaway. You don't have to fix everything at once. Start with one small habit today. Guided exercise. Write down one simple habit you can commit to today, e.g., I will step outside for fresh air every morning. Set a reminder to do it. Repeat this habit for 1 week and see how it makes you feel. Case Study 2. James's story, rewiring negative thoughts. James, a 26-year-old freelance designer, struggled with self-worth. His depression often told him, "You are a failure, no one cares about you, and you'll never succeed." His therapist introduced him to cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Every time a negative thought arose, he wrote it down and challenged it with logic. For example, negative thought, I am worthless. Counter-argument, I have friends and family who care about me. I have overcome challenges before. Over months, James noticed that the more he challenged his negative thinking, the less control it had over him. Guided exercise. Write down one negative thought you've had today. Challenge it by writing down 2 to 3 logical counter-arguments. Read your counter-arguments out loud. The goal is not to eliminate negative thoughts but to reduce their power over you. Case Study 3. Maria's story, using movement to heal. Maria, 40, had been dealing with depression for a decade. Medication helped, but she still felt sluggish and unmotivated. A friend suggested gentle movement, not intense exercise, just simple activities like stretching, dancing in her room, or taking slow walks. At first, she resisted. Depression made her feel like she had no energy. But she started small, just 5 minutes a day. Over months, she noticed an improvement in her mood, her sleep, and even her confidence. Key takeaway. Movement doesn't have to be exhausting. Small steps can lead to big changes. Guided exercise. Set a timer for 3 to 5 minutes. Do one form of movement, stretching, walking, light yoga, or even just swaying to music. Notice how your body feels afterward. Movement is not about weight loss or fitness, it's about reconnecting with your body. Guided exercises for immediate relief. 1. Grounding exercise for anxiety and overthinking. When depression or anxiety feels overwhelming, grounding yourself in the present moment can help. Guided exercise 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. Name 5 things you can see, e.g., a blue wall, my phone, a window. Name 4 things you can touch, e.g., my clothes, the chair, my hair. Name 3 things you can hear, e.g., birds, a car passing, my breathing. Name 2 things you can smell or recall a favorite scent. Name 1 thing you are grateful for today. This method helps bring your mind out of overwhelming thoughts and back into reality. 2. Deep breathing exercise for instant calm. Breathing is a powerful way to reset your nervous system. Guided exercise, the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat this 3 times. This technique slows your heart rate and signals your body that you are safe. Daily affirmations for depression recovery. Affirmations may not cure depression, but they can help rewire your mindset over time. Morning affirmations to start your day positively. I am strong, even when I feel weak. I deserve love, care, and kindness. I am doing my best, and that is enough. Every day is a new beginning. Affirmations for difficult moments. This feeling is temporary, it will pass. I am allowed to rest and take care of myself. I have overcome challenges before. I can do it again. Affirmations before sleep. I release today's worries and welcome rest. I am safe, I am loved, and I am healing. Guided exercise. Choose one affirmation that resonates with you. Say it out loud or write it down. Repeat it daily for at least 1 week. Over time, repeating positive words to yourself can change the way your mind processes emotions. Final words. You are not alone. Depression can make you feel like you are trapped in darkness, but remember, light still exists, even if you can't see it right now. If today was hard, tomorrow is a new chance. You don't have to heal all at once. Even the smallest step forward is progress. If you ever feel alone, come back to this audiobook. Let these words remind you. You are strong. You are worthy. You are capable of healing. Thank you for listening, and remember, you are not alone in this journey. Conclusion. Healing from depression is not about perfection, it's about progress. Implementing small, consistent changes can lead to significant improvement over time. If you are struggling, don't hesitate to seek support. End of audiobook.